Yo guys, what's going on? My name is the Direct Gamer, but you guys can call me TTG. And today what I have for you on the last day of 2017 is a great video on how to control the spawns. Now in this video I am going to tell you how to predict them, how to control them, and at the end I'm going to give you guys a few tips on what to do on certain situations. But first, you guys got 3 seconds to subscribe, to like the video, and hit that notification bell. 1, 2, 3, boom! Alright, now that is over with, let's get into it. In the description below, I'm going to put a link to a site where it shows you all the spawn stills from each map. So I'll have that in the description so you guys can look at it. It's very easy to know where the spawns are. You can do it 2 ways. You can look at these stills in the link that I'm providing you, or just look at your gameplay. Wherever you spawn, that's a spawn point. There's a few different spawn points on each side of the map, so just get to know the spawns. But the first thing I want to let you guys know is the spawns in this game hardly flip. They hardly ever flip. It takes 3 to 4 guys, you and 2 or 3 other teammates in the enemy spawn to actually flip them. So keep that in mind as you guys play the game. The spawns hardly ever flip. Now to control the spawns, what I like to do is I like to stay in the middle of the map, because they're either going to spawn to the left or the right, east or west, up or down. It doesn't even matter. If you stay in the middle of the map and control mid-map, you know where the spawns are going to be. 99% of the time you're going to know where the spawns are going to be. If you're playing solo with no mic, it might be a little hard, but they're either going to come from the right side or the left side. So control the middle of the map. And also, when you kill an enemy, and this has been in Call of Duty for years, when you kill an enemy, expect them to spawn in front of you. Especially if you're in the middle of the map, or if you're towards your own spawn. If you kill an enemy, expect them to spawn at the spawn in front of you, and honestly, expect them to come right back the same route rushing you. So when you kill an enemy, expect them to spawn in front of you. When you clear a spawn, now there's 2 things that can happen when you clear a spawn. When you go into a spawn and you clear it, meaning you kill everyone in that spawn, they're either going to flip or they're going to spawn adjacent. Now if you look at the stills in the link in the description, you would see the adjacent spawns are pretty much spawn points right next to the home spawn. So if you're on A side, there's designated spawn points to the right of A and to the left of A that they can spawn. Expect them to spawn there, or like I said, expect them to flip when you clear an enemy spawn. And another thing, if you're in the enemy spawn and you kill them, and if they don't appear, or if you go into a spawn and you don't see anyone, and you know that they should be spawning there, if you just move right out of the spawn, probably about 10-15 meters, they will spawn. So an example, let's say Saint Marie du Mont. That's a good map. If you're coming up to A and you don't see anyone, and you move inside in the A house or to the right where I believe it's where the hay is, and there's 2 houses, little 2 sheds over there, you'll get shot in the back because they will spawn right there. They will spawn as soon as you move. So keep that in mind too. When you're going into a spawn, if they're not there, just move, and chances are they'll respawn there. That's how weird the spawn systems work in this game. But now let's move on to tips. I have some tips for you that can very easily help you control and maintain the spawns. And look at this, I just go ham right there. Woo! But anyways, first tip I'm gonna give you. Use a trip mine and put it down as soon as you spawn. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would I do that when I can put it in mid-map and get a kill? Well, if you put it down in your spawn, and you maneuver around the map, you go to the middle of the map or you go to the enemy spawn and you hear that go off, you know that they spawn there. And that's a great little decoy of knowing where the spawn is. So put a trip mine down as soon as you spawn, and when it goes off or you hear, the little stupid PA announcer, whatever you want to call it, say your equipment is destroyed, it's a good indication that the spawns have flipped. The second tip is use score streaks to spawn kill. I'm not going to go too much in detail about this. If you have a glide bomb, if you have a fighter pilot, if you have anything that involves getting kills with score streaks, put it in the spawns. The third tip, don't rush into spawns. Catch the enemies off guard and trap them, meaning don't rush right in the middle of the spawn and go 1-on-4. Get behind something, maneuver around them, catch them off guard. And the fourth tip is use grenades, guys. Don't just rush in there with a gun, just use a grenade, guys. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you like, sub, and hit that notification bell, guys. Stay cool, fool. Don't hate. Eat some cake. Thick thighs and bright eyes. And as always, guys, keep on grinding. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I appreciate all the love and support you guys show me. Don't forget to do what the screen says. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, please follow me on my social media links. Thank you, guys, and have a great day.